Okay, okay. So go to your mat. Just take a seat in a nice comfortable position. However you want to sit is absolutely fine. And just take a moment to move around however you want to. So you can roll around the hips, you can move off, you could have a stretch maybe, you could move your shoulders. Just start to connect to the body and get a feeling for it and the aches or pains or stress anywhere. And then when you're ready, roll those shoulders away from the ears, rest the hands, palms up for chin mudra, and gently close your eyes just for a moment's grounding. So start to breathe in and out through your nose. Start to scan the body for any signs of tension, stress, and notice how parts of your body feel that are in contact with the ground. Start to relax those shoulders, relax the brow, the forehead, and jaw. And there's nowhere you need to be now for the next half an hour. There's nothing you need to do. So you can start to let go of all those thoughts and plans and to-do lists. Let it all drift away. And notice how your breathing is this evening. You may need to deepen the breath a little. Add shallow. Begin just with some equal. When you're ready, begin to breathe in for a count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 2, inhale 4, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going just for a little while longer. Regulating the breathing is good for your respiratory system. It's also good at bringing some calm to the body. When you're ready, you can return to a normal breathing rhythm. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, bring your chin to your chest. Slowly blink your eyes open. And when you're ready, come back to center. Just breathe normally. And we're going to begin today on our backs. So come down onto your back. We're going to warm the legs up to be focus today is going to be on this. Really good for the spine, really good for the digestive system. It's like bringing everything out, getting rid of all that toxicity. To begin with, put your palms down on the mat. And then as you breathe in, I want you to bring your right knee into your chest and then take hold of that knee, both hands, and gently start to circle the knee, starting to warm up the hip nice and just get a sense of how tight those hips feel, what the legs are doing this evening. And gently go around in your opposite direction. And gently release the leg out long. Another breath in, bring the left knee this time, take hold of the shin or the knee, and start again. Nice circles, maybe they're big circles, maybe they're circles. The body follow its lead. Notice if one side tighter than the other. And then change direction again. And then bring that foot to the floor. You can bend the right knee, bring in the side. Your hands press down into your mat. And then as you inhale, raise the right leg nice and long, straight point to the ceiling. As you exhale, just bring the toes down. When you inhale, raise your left leg this time. Straight as it will go to the ceiling. Exhale to come back down on the toes. So when you inhale, raise your right toes, point to the ceiling. Inhale to here. Exhale to the even more on the side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Bring the feet into the chest. Give them a nice twirl. If you want to, you can rock from side to side. And just there. Now that's very, maybe you bring your desk. It's tension. The other side. And then send your legs out long. Bring your hands. These toes are really stretch those arms out. It's an all over stretch. Just keep breathing. Then we're going to move into our first twist, which is a banana pose, yin pose. So you slowly bring your head and your arms over to the right side of your mat, followed by your legs. Followed by your legs. So you're making a slight banana shape with the body. You're going to hold here, but continue to breathe. You should feel the stretch down the left side of your body. And then slowly bring your head and hands back to the center, followed by your legs. Point the toes, stretch out nice and long again, full stretch. And of course, we're going to move it to the side. So head and hands move over to your left side, followed by those feet. Nice banana posture on the other side. Keep breathing. And slowly move the body back, followed by the legs. Point the toes, stretch those arms. Nice big stretch. And then release the hands to the side of the body. Bend those knees in. From here, we're going to come up to sitting. So if you can, we're going to take the knees. And we're going to rock ourselves up. And don't come up straight away. Try and side back a little bit. If you can't do this, if you have a problem with your spine or you don't want to do this, however you want to, and eventually find your way to sitting with your legs out long. For our next twist, our Lord of the Fishes pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we're going to pick up that left foot, place it over the right side. Now, if this is too difficult, we can bring it down the leg or even on the inside of the leg. So move in accordance with your body. Bring your right palm behind you, palms down. And then bring your left elbow inside that left knee. So there's some resistance between the elbow and the knee. Fingers are nice and wide. Big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to twist and look over that right shoulder nice and deeply. And then we're going to just breathe. So this down the left side of the body. Hang those internal organs out. Work that spine. If you can twist a little deeper, but don't force anything. It's fine to stay where you are. Keep that elbow pushing against the knee. Keep those fingers wide. Take a big breath in. Then exhale slowly back to center. Keep the legs where they are, but bring both hands over towards your left side, towards the floor. Hang your head low. A gentle counter twist. And inhale back to center. Release the legs. Feel free to move them around a little bit, take a little movement and a normal breath. And then we'll go over to your other side. So pick up your right foot, place it over the left leg or in the same position you had on the other side. Left palm down behind your back. Right elbow comes to the inside of that right knee and starts to push against one another. Fingers nice and wide. Inhale. Exhale, twist and knock over your left shoulder. And just breathe in. Twist. Really good for our digestive system. If you've eaten already, it will help the food on its way. It'll get you ready for your dinner. See if you can twist a little deeper. Good. And take a big breath in. And exhale very gently back to the centre. Release the hands over to your right side, palms down or towards the floor, head down to the floor. Turn to centre, send those legs out long, take a little movement. And then we're going to bring both feet over to the one side and start to come up into tabletop. So bring your hands into your shoulders, knees into the head, tops of the feet on the floor, and we'll move through our cat cow. So as you inhale, lengthen the chest, raise your tailbone, and head comes up to the ceiling. As you exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest, look at your navel in and out. Inhale, 2, 3, strong. Move to right. Keep this going just for a few more breaths. Gently massaging your back, getting rid of any of that stress, tension, hopefully. Notice how the shoulders feel. And then your next cat pose. We're going to come back to tabletop. Take a moment, take a little movement. Feel free to move the hips a little bit again to see how that spine is. And then we're going to move into another twist. So when you're ready, inhale, raise your right arm up and twist to look up at the right hand. Exhale down. Same side again. Inhale to raise. Exhale down. This time, inhale to raise. Exhale down. Works the shoulders a little bit as well. On your next inhale, we're going to push ourselves up to a high kneeling position. We're going to inhale, raise your right arm again into the sky. Left hand is going to come behind the back, over to the right buttock or the right side. You'll really stretch those arms. And as you exhale, we're going to turn to look at our left shoulder. Then inhale, turn the head back to center, raise your left arm up, stretch both arms, stretching the spine. And exhale gently down, back to our tabletop. We're going to do the same thing now on your other side. So as you inhale, raise your left hand, turn to look up at your hand. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale. And as you inhale again, come up into that high kneeling position. Take your left arm up to the sky. This time we send the right arm over to the left buttock or thigh. Big breath in as we find the knees nice and tall. And as we exhale, we're going to twist and look in the shoulder. Breathe in here. And inhale as we come back to the center. Right arm goes up, stretching nice and tall. Exhale, gently down, back into our tabletop normal. Then as you breathe in, you can sweep that right foot forward in between the hands or step the foot forward or just take your time to get there. There's no rush at all. When we inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up, stretching both arms up into the air, stretching the spine. Bring your hands together in prayer over the head. Gently move it down to your heart. And if you can, if you've got the balance, bring your left elbow over to the outside of that right knee. Stack your elbows. And try and keep the hands close to the heart. Take a few breaths here with another side twist. Gently come back to the center. Inhale, sweep both arms up in the air. Separate the hands. And as you exhale, we're going to scoop those hands back down to the floor. Tuck your left toes under. And as you inhale, step your right foot back. Come into your first downward dog. Arms and legs are nice and strong. Heels towards the floor. Head points towards those knees so the head is nice and low. Take a couple of breaths here. If the legs feel a bit stiff, you can perhaps bend one knee and then the other, just warming up those calves a little bit. Completely up to you. Then when you're ready, when you inhale this time, we'll step the left foot forward between those hands. Bring your right knee to the floor. And then inhale to scoop those arms. Stretch up to the ceiling. Put your hands together in prayer. When you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And once again, if you can, bring the right elbow this time to the outer edge of that left knee. Step the elbows, hands to the left side. Feel the twist over the inhale to twist back to the center. Scoot your arms up nice and high. Separate the hands. Really reach to the ceiling. As you come all the way to the floor, right toes are tucked. And then as we inhale, hop back. Downward dog, head to the knee. If you can tease those heels a little bit closer to the floor, but don't force anything. And then, if you've got the balance, don't raise one arm at a time in this position to do some more twisting. If you haven't got the balance, stay in static anyway, standing on their heads. When you're ready, inhale, raise your right arm, twist it up at your right hand. Exhale to come down. Inhale to raise your left arm, twist to the foot. Down. And gently bring those knees slowly to the floor. We're going to bring the big toes together, send the knees to the outer edges of your mat. Set the bum over the heels. Stretch out the arms. Bring your forehead to the floor. In an extended balasana, child's pose. So we're bringing your heart rate down, we're resting the mind and the body, but we're keeping those elbows, those shoulders so nice and active. If you want a little deeper stretch for those shoulders, you can connect into your fingertips, completely up to you. And then gently walk the hands in, bring the knees back to the center, come up into our tabletop. From here, we're going to gently rest down onto our bellies, some gentle back bends. So we'll start with mini cobra. Bring the hands just below the shoulders, palms down, forehead rests on the floor, heels are together, knees are together. When you're ready, inhale, lift your chin and the chest, look up to the space between your eyebrows. Feel free to raise the hands for a moment to make sure you're lifting from that lower spine, tummy's tucked in. And then we exhale slowly down to relax and take a normal breath. We'll do 2 more. Together, down. And then when you're ready, inhale to lift and hold your breath here. Exhale gently down. Working that lower back, working your belly, working your internal organs. For the final time, bring the heels together, breathe out. And then inhale to lift. Hold. See if you can hold for a moment longer, just a tiny bit higher, but don't force anything. Come down whenever the body needs you to. And exhale slowly down, straight into Vikrasana. Bend your elbows, right hand over your left hand, right cheek on your right hand, big toes together, heels flop out. Bring your heart rate down, soften the spine. In our crocodile pose, keep breathing. Feel free to close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Just swap the hands over, left hand over right, left cheek to the left hand. And let the pressure down. And then when you're ready, you can bring your forearms out with the palms down. Feet can be a little bit apart. We're going to move into our sphinx pose. Another good one for the back, the strong pose for the back. When you're ready, tuck those tummy muscles in. Inhale, lift your head and your chest. Tops of the feet push down onto your mat. Just take some normal breaths here in Sphinx. As you inhale, imagine the head moving closer to the ceiling. And as you exhale, imagine your chest moving out towards your opposite. So nice and engaged. You're opening up your throat and your heart, working that lower spine. As it's twist week, when you next exhale, turn to look over your left shoulder towards your toes. Inhale, come back to the center and take a breath back in Sphinx. Inhale when you're ready. And then as you exhale, we're going to turn to look over the right shoulder towards our feet again. Come back to center. Take a breath here. We're going to move into thread needles. So take another breath in. As you exhale, send your right hand under the left arm, bringing your right shoulder and the right side of your head to the mat. Just to ease any tension out of that right shoulder. Just take some normal breaths here. And then when you inhale, unthread the arm, come back into Sphinx. When you're ready, take another breath in. As you exhale, this time send your left arm under the right, bring your left side of the face down to the mat. Notice any release of tension in that left shoulder. Breathing. You're ready to inhale, come back to Sphinx, take another breath here. Then on your next inhale, we're going to walk the hands in, begin to push ourselves up. Send the bottom over the heels in child's pose. This time the hands can go to the feet, head to the floor, full balasana. Easing out that spine in the opposite direction, important counterpose. Some nice deep breaths here. And on your inhale, we just slowly push ourselves up and to sit on our bottoms with our feet on the floor, knees together. And we're going to do a little boat pose. So you can do the full pose with me, or if you want to, and what we're going to do is going to breathe in. As we exhale, we start to lean back and lift our legs. To the hands up, however you raise the spine. If that is too strong, what you can do is inhale and raise one leg and then the next. So you just take alternative legs whilst you build that core strength. So this is really good for our abdominals, our core strength. Helps us from having falls and things like that. So when we're ready, inhale, raise the arms up to shoulder height, palms to the ceiling. When you're ready, exhale, start to lean back, start to raise those feet away and tuck those muscles in, hold the breath, hold the breath, and then inhale to come up. There we go again. Inhale to come back. Hold. Inhale to come up. Hold. Hold. Inhale up. We'll do one more. Exhale back. Hold. Inhale, and this time on your exhale, I want you to focus down onto the mat in a nice controlled manner. Keeping the tongue tucked in, try not to fall back too soon, building the strength in our core. There might come a point when you roll back, that's absolutely fine, nice and gently, nice and slowly. Excellent. Send the legs out long. Bring the hands overhead and back, stretch nice and tall from the toes to the tips of your fingers. Just as we did at the start, we're going back into banana pose, so we're bringing the hands and the head over to the right. Bring those feet over to the right. Feel that side bend. Keep breathing. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warmed up now in the spine. And you're ready to inhale, bring the arms and the head to the center. Then the legs stretch on the left. And gently move the head and the hands and followed by the feet. Feel the bend on the other side of the body. So then working the side where the normal. And we inhale, gently come back to the center. Let's stretch nice and long for the final time. Bring our hands down, bend the feet, bend the feet down the knees. Give yourself a little cuddle. Rock if you want to. See how the spine feels now. If you're going to change things. Bring the toes and the feet to the floor, arms out to the side. Final twist of face. Nice big breath in. As you breathe out, from the knees to the right, head to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Inhale. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. One moment at a time. Exhale. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold 4, 3, 2. Inhale back to the center. From here, we'll move to shoulder. So hands in the spine, let things move up together and rest the hands. Spine feels good with the leg down, feet up to the side. You can keep your arms to the side, rest them on your belly, do whatever feels good for you for the next few minutes. Start to release everything down. So the might let go of the shoulders, let go of your forehead and the floor. And gently close your eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose. Start to release those thoughts from your mind. Away. Overhead. The body. Breathe on your right. Your head. Of your left. Your Mm. Fine. Your shoulders are relaxed into normal. Keeping your eyes onto one side. Use your arm as a pillow. Just take some deep. And you're going to do up to a comfortable seated position. And when it's there, you should sit nice and tall with your shoulders back. Bring your hands to prayer heart. Take a nice breath in. Breathe out, chin to the chest. And just gently blink your eyes in. Let the light in nice and slowly. When you're ready. I enjoyed that. I hope that you found those twists nice, helpful.